Let's have some beer. What? Be going down, people of the world. Thank you so much for joining me for yet another beer review. My name is Redbeard, and for the beer of the today, we've got a brand new beer by New Ontario Brewing, my hometown brewery here in North Bay, Ontario. This is the Hoprichaun New England style IPA, coming in at 6.2% ABV. I don't believe they've made a New England style IPA before, and if they have, it was incredibly under the radar because I try almost every single new beer from this brewery. New England style IPA has become one of my favorite styles of IPA, and I looked into it because I tried a little bit at the brewery. Just because I wanted to see if I was going to want more than one can. It's quite tasty, but it didn't look like a New England style IPA. I went to Google and did a search, and every single description that I found, I went through probably 5 or 6 pages with like the description of it, and they all call it a hazy, more kind of tropical hop forward IPA. The whole haze craze is completely relating to the New England style IPA. So the sample I got really wasn't very hazy. I'm not really sure. It says right on the back, this beer is unfiltered and contains sediment or keep refrigerated. So, I'm going to go a little something like that, and we'll see. Maybe a little roll. Little roly-poly. The flavor is what matters overall. But if it's, completely unhazy, then I'd maybe not call it a New England style IPA. I don't know. Cracker rolls. And let's see what we've got. First thing I noticed with the sample that you may notice as well, this is kind of dark compared to like any typical New England style IPA you may have ever seen. Thumbnail. There's a good deal of chill haze on the glass, but I don't know, let's try that. Doesn't really help to accentuate anything. It's got a bit of haze, but I don't know, it really doesn't bring New England style IPA to mind when you look at it at all. It looks almost more like a red ale or something. A red IPA? I don't know. Really kind of nice, tightly packed together, foamy head. It does smell nice. It's got a really nice citrusy aroma. Maybe a little bit of pineapple or something. Let's give it a shot. It's nice. The hop flavor isn't bursting. The malt balances out a lot more than most other New England style IPAs I've had. But it's not a bad beer at all by any stretch of the imagination. It's quite tasty. I just, I'm being honest. I feel like this is really not a good example of the style. So with that in mind, let's do this. Cheers, everybody. I still like it. It's still good. I do hate saying anything bad about New Ontario because I love them. But at the same time, that love does not mean preferential treatment when it comes to beer reviews. No. A nice, sticky, lingering bitterness to it. Or resiny, dank. I can't say anything bad about the flavor. At all. It's quite nice. The spring air brings this little fella out of hiding, searching far and wide for the ingredients to fill his pot of hops. Unlike his gold-hoarding relatives, the Hoprichaun can only be found in Northern Ontario, guarding hop yards and warding off hop haters. Water, barley, hops, and yeast. No date, but this was packaged like maybe 3 days ago at this point. I think New Ontario's dating machine, I think, is very temperamental. I know they've had issues with it in the past. So, excuse me. I hope they get it fixed. At the same time, any beer from New Ontario I'm going to buy at the brewery. And it's always going to be pretty fresh, so. And I'll be honest, I will buy some more of this. I'll just pretend it really does come across overall flavor-wise as kind of a juicy red IPA with that maltiness in there. It's like they turned Tree Topper way up with the hops or something. I don't know. Need to have a discussion with Mike, one of the owners slash. Actually, I don't know if he's the head brewer now. I think he might have like relinquished head brewing duties to one of the other guys there. I think he might be just more of the managing now. I imagine he still does brew, but I don't believe he's like the. I don't believe he's brewing the most amount. He might still be their head brewer, but I don't think he's brewing the most amount of beer at the brewery now. Potentially, I'm not even sure. I could just be talking out of my ass. So I'm going to stop doing that. I'm going to say NewOntarioBrewing.com. We'll bring you to NewOntarioBrewing.com. Frisky Pete finally came back. He was gone for a while. I feel like I should maybe re-review him. It's been a long time. I still have the original can up there. Old school can art. Yeah, I'm going to go and drink this and I'll be back. I like it, but it's not. It's just not. It's just not a New England style IPA. I'm sorry. There's no other way to put it. Like, it's basically clear. Like, looking through the bottom of it right now, I can see the top of it. No problem at all. Like, look at that. There's really not any haze to speak of going on there. Right. And they say it contains sediment. There's absolutely zero sediment that has accumulated on the bottom of that glass. I don't know if maybe it's kind of like Sparkle Puff. Although Sparkle Puff, it's a triple IPA, but it's like a triple New England style IPA. Because it is insanely hazy, but then the further down you get to the tank, that's when you start picking up the chunks. So maybe the last cans of this that were canned actually have some haze to them. Like I said, I do plan on buying some more. I do like it. It's very tasty. And I'll keep you updated if I actually find a can of it that is hazy. It's weird. Rating wise, we found it on Untapped, and that was it, with 2 ratings, one of which is a 2.5 and one is a 4.25. So averaging in at the 3 point something range. Apparently they don't do their ratings until I don't know what occurs at all. Oh wait, show more. Sign in. Only reason I have an Untapped account is so I can do that. There's one more rating, I think. No, maybe not? Well, screw you then. Stupid friggin' thing. Drink never last. New Ontario. Your Hoprichaun. I do like the name. That's pretty cool. Your New England style IPA. I can't really go beyond like a, I don't know, maybe a 6.5. I like it. I'm going to buy more. But it's just, it's so disappointing in the New England style IPA category. Like, it's juicy, but the malt flavor's a little higher than you'd expect with a New England style IPA. Again, like in my opinion, my mouth's opinion, the opinion of my tongue that tasted it, this is way more along the lines of just a straight up red India Pale Ale. An India Red Ale, if you will. I don't know. But regardless, that's the end of this particular video. And yeah, thanks for watching this stuff. If you liked it, smash the thumbs up button. Hit in the face. You want to see more, make sure you're subscribed, hit the bell notification, all that fun crap. And I'll be back with something like this pretty freaking soon. Peace out. I didn't really mention in the video, but he straight up looks insane. Like a crazy person. Look at the color of the beer he's drinking. Huh? Look at the color of that beer. That does not look like the beer in the can.